Also making news tonight following recent open and productive discussions, the government and the Gaming House Operators Association reached an agreement to increase taxes on the gaming industry and collect back payment of taxes. When the gaming industry regulations began on January 1st, 2015, the taxable revenue rate of the 7 licensed gaming operators was set at 11% and was expected to yield approximately $21 million. The new tax structure consists of a sliding scale gaming tax on net taxable revenue, or the amount received by gaming operators from patrons in bets less the amount paid out to the patrons by gaming operators in winnings. And effective this past January 1st, all licensed gaming operators will pay 15% on $0 through $24 million of revenue, and operators earning anything greater than $24 million will pay $17.5. Minister responsible for gaming, the Honorable Dionisio de Aguilar, told reporters today that the agreement is a win-win situation for the government and the country.
We felt that it was better to settle for 50 than to have no tax coming in for many, many years as we litigated the issue. Over the next 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know how long litigation would take. And the Prime Minister determined that, hey, let's get this settled. Let's get the money coming in. We can't afford to be waiting years and years for this to be litigated in the courts. So let's settle on what we felt was an acceptable compromise, where we get in excess of 120% additional tax revenue. Not as what we wanted, but still a good turnout, a good solution.
Now, just as a correction, gaming operators from patrons and bets less the amount paid out to the patrons by gaming operators in winnings. Anything greater than $24 million will pay 17.5%. Well, that agreement with the 7 gaming house operators to increase their taxes to $35 million annually is retroactive to January 1st. And last year, $21 million was collected in taxes. CEO of the Gaming House Operators Association, Gershon Major, stopped by our studios today and spoke with us on the new sliding scale of taxation on their net revenue.
The government will yield 127% increase, I think, as a result of what we've agreed to. And that allows a significant yield beyond previous years. And for us, I think it is an opportunity now for the operators to get on with doing what they do best, and that is to run a very dynamic, viable, innovative operation and move the industry forward.
Major also commented on the 5% tax on winnings up to $1,000 that will be introduced on April 1st and the 7.5% for more than $1,000.
Given the original construct of what the government was minded to do in terms of deposits, we felt that it would not have been fair and equitable to have taxes levied on persons who just put up an amount to be wagered. It's almost like saying, if I want to top up airtime and I add $20 to my prepaid account, before I get to consume anything from that account, I'm taxed on it. So if I then go ahead and I don't win as a result of what I wagered, then I've lost twice. So this is a much more reasonable position for patrons, and also it's part of the international standard.